Right, morning everybody. Right, I'm all nicely wrapped up. I think it's going to be freezing. I'm actually really sweating. Back at camp just for the day. Unfortunately I kind of stopped overnight because I've got things to do at home. Obviously, as you know, I've just been away to Lapland and I hope you've really enjoyed it. But before I get started, I'd like to hire a big shout out to John from North East Bushcraft. John, thank you very much for putting that shout out for us on your channel, mate. It's done me a lot of favours, so appreciate it, mate. And after the new year, we'll definitely have to meet up, like, and get a camp together. Even if you don't come down to my neck of the woods with your Jai and the dogs, that'll be mint. So once again, mate, thank you very much. And I'd also like to say a big thank you to every single person that's subscribed to my channel lately, and me people that subscribed right at the beginning of me start of me adventure of doing me builds and things. Today what I'm going to do is I've brought a lot of pallets with us. Like, I've skimmed all the tops off and I'm going to continue finishing off the floor on the big build. Try and get as much done today as possible. I've got no dog or anything with us today. I'm just here by myself. My mucker Dave's coming back this morning as well, so he'll be jumping in and giving us a hand, because it's a joint effort, this build. We help each other out all the time, so you might get to meet him, you might not. But anyway, enough waffling. Alright, I'm just going to quickly walk you around, show you what's going on at the camp, explain a few things. Then I'm going to move all the stuff from the side of the fence where I've dropped off at the car. And once I'm ready, then let's get the cameras rolling and let's hope you enjoy it. So just bear with us. Right, so obviously I've brought my chainsaw and everything with us today. I've just got a little bag with us, but you'd think I'd be staying here for a week. When I've come up to my camp, I've noticed that one of the guidelines at the top snapped. Alright, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the main one here that goes in between to pull my tarp up, so I need to rectify that, because if it rains it's gonna just collect loads of water and it's gonna end up knacking it. So I need to rectify that before I do anything. Obviously I'll not film that because it'll just be boring. Obviously I've still got a little bit of work to do on the front of the shelter, but I'm not here for that today. Alright, I think I've done enough with that at the minute to keep me happy. Alright, so basically what I've done is, and you can see it through the trees, I've just offloaded a load of pallets. Alright, like I've got all the tops and they're going to be made into a platform. I don't know if you could see that, but let's crack on. Right, last time I was here I took all the pallets off from my floor around my fire pit just to see what they would go like. Alright, and I think in the last film the dog actually stood on some, but we've actually nailed them on. Alright, and it's solid as a rock, not going anywhere, they're not bending in. On the bits where I think it's a bit slack, we've put bits of logs underneath, as you can see where they've joined. Alright, and it's solid. So we're going to continue doing this half of the circle today, and then if I've got time, start building the frame going round the outside. Alright, like the wall. We need to dig in one of them over there, get it levelled out properly, and that's my plan today. And just clear up a bit of this rubbish. We've got piles of stuff all over, but it's all going to be used on the build. When I was in Lapland, when I'd done the husky rides and that, afterwards we went into the shelter to get warmed, and it's practically the same type of shelter as what I'm going to make. I need to look at this, not the actual screen, so I'll try doing that. So anyway, before I interrupt myself, yeah, the shelter I went into was amazing. It was all logs all the way up the sides, and then they'd done like a wooden roof. It had a big fire in the centre, which is exactly the same as what we're going to do, except theirs was very, very posh. Alright, it was built for the cold weather because it was freezing over there, like, but it was amazing. Anyway, enough about Lapland. You've seen the film. I hope you enjoyed it in any rate. But back to the building talk. So that's my plans for the day, and I've taken a few ideas from the way they've done their bits. Took loads of photographs of different things, different types of way they fitted things, so I can try and like copy what they've done, so it'll make this build a bit better. And then once it's all done, it's going to be a great community shelter, just for socialising. Also there's going to be a young lady going to be using it for a school, for the young kiddies that come on a Monday. Alright, so it's not just for me, and it's not just for me mate Dave, it's for anybody that wants to use it really. But obviously not every Tom, Dick and Harry can just turn up and come up and use it, because it's not a paid pitch. Alright, so obviously there's a couple of people now know exactly where I am, so happy days. If you just want to come down and have a look, that's fair enough. That's entirely up to you. It's not my property, it's not my land. Alright, I just use it and build on it. I've got permission, so you're more than welcome to come down and have a look at it. Alright, if you want to come and you know where it is, just give us a message, and if I can make it down myself, I'll try and meet you, sure. But anyway, enough waffling. I'll catch you later, alright? Right, as you can see, the platform's starting to take shape now. Let's get myself into the area properly. Obviously, I've been cutting a couple of bits. There's one little gap there that I need to fill in, but that's no bother. I'm going to see if I can get some like thin ply from somewhere and just put over some of the bits, because the gaps might be a little bit too much, like on the actual pallets. But it's looking quite alright. I'm just starting on that side now, and then what I'll do is I'll just fill in the gaps on the ends. Get it out of excuse me, frog in my throat. Right, so that's it. It's 11 o'clock in the morning now, so I'm going to stop for 11's. 11's? Never said that for a long time. I'm going to stop with a cup of tea and a bit of a catch up with my pal, as he's doing his caravan. And then hopefully we'll both get up here and get stuck into it until we run out of light. And then hopefully, I'm hoping to have at least part of the framework put up today. I need to pull our fingers out though, so it's not cold. I'm in a couple of t-shirts, but I'm grafting, so keep it nice and warm. So battery's gonna die because I forgot to charge it last night. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge it up while I'm having a brew, and hopefully I'll get back to you later on with a bit more work done. There's no point in us keeping the camera running when I'm working, because you all know how to build things. You know, I'll just show you it by the stage rather than continuously film, because otherwise it's just going to be a massive film. It'll be quite boring. Alright, so let's try to make it as enjoyable as possible. So anyway, cup of tea time, catch you later. Right, as you can see, it's starting to come on quite a treat now. We're starting to get the curve round into the gap now. Alright, it's obviously, there's a couple of little bits where it comes up a bit, but I'm not really bothered about that. It's quite reasonably flat, it's quite sturdy. Alright, so we've got a couple of little tiny little bits left to do on the edges, and then we're going to start getting some wood together and start putting in with posts for the frame. We're just going to do the half a circle first until we've got it all done, and then we're going to do the other half over this bit here. Alright, obviously where that stake is there and all the way around to where that tree is, that's going to be the fire pit. We need to cut off a corner here and possibly a little bit on that side there, but other than that, happy days. So now I'm going to go down for another cuppa. It's now, what time is it now? God, it's 25 to 2 already. The day's flying by. So obviously it's not much footage on this. It's not really much to show, to be quite honest. So I'll just do the best I can for you. Hope you appreciate what's being done. Well, not appreciate, hope you enjoy it, I mean. If not, you can always tell us in the comments. Alright, which I like getting comments, whether they're negative comments or positive comments. I'm up with that. Negative comments, if it's critical, if it's not, I can't think of the words nowadays. I'm bloody useless at remembering things. If you think I'm doing something the wrong way and I can do it another way that's easier and better, let us know. I'll give it a go. I'm open to suggestions. It's the way I was brought up. It's not always one person's idea and stick to that. Get a collective and you always end up with a better idea. Anyway, take a cup and something to scran. I'm starving. Right, last little bit of filming for the day. The floor's complete now. As you can see, we've started curving it around. Alright, obviously that bit there doesn't belong on. That's just a bit of rubbish. So I'll start again. Aye! Right, start again. Right, we've finished the half of the floor. Alright, so basically what's happened is it's going to curve all the way around. Alright, it's a little bit flat up that part there, but it curves all the way around here. This bit here, where you can see the ends of the logs sticking out, that's going to be the fireplace. We're going to get some big rocks, dig a bit of a hole and then fill the hole in with rocks. That's that fire pit. We've never been able to get a hold, sorry, we've had more of a discussion about how to do the sides rather than start doing them, because we didn't want to jump in with both feet and get it wrong, so we want to do it properly. It needs to be secure as well. Alright, because it's not just us going to be using it, it's going to be kids getting sit inside of it as well, and I think when they come with the schools and that. Alright, so like I said on a previous video, it's going to take a long time. Alright, but I'm not able to stop the night, because if I could stop the night I'd just keep on working all the way through until it was too dark, and then all day tomorrow I'd be building. But I've got things to do at home, so I've got to start getting my shit together, get me bits together before it gets too dark, so I didn't forget anything, because I didn't think I brought a head torturers, to be honest. Get me car packed, and I'm going to have a brew, and then I'm going to shoot off home and get some personal admin done, get me bags put away and that. We didn't need none of that anyway, so I'm just talking a load of crap, aren't I? Yeah, so I'm quite happy with what we've achieved today. It's taken away because it's a bit like a jigsaw. You've got to put a bit on and then find another bit that's going to fit into it or cut it. I've totally demolished one of my blades, one of my chains on my chainsaw. I've cut through with 20 nails a day, so I've knacked it. But I've got another one and I need to buy some more anyway. And I'll just use that one for practicing on my new machine for sharpening chainsaw blades. But anyway, thanks for watching. I know it's only a little short video, but sometimes the short ones are the best ones. But obviously there's not much action in this one, and I'm waffling, so I'm just going to shut me gob. Alright, and he's going to have a look around. Right, thanks for watching everybody, hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't already, press the subscribe button, there's a little bell on the side, press that, you'll be notified of anything that I put up on YouTube. And once again, thanks to everybody for watching and subscribing. See you later.